Welcome to the Sui Checklist Rally. Like most of us, I bet you've heard about the Sui platform and been amazed at the buzz surrounding it. With so much speculation and all the data being shared daily, it can be overwhelming to keep up. That's why we've created this comprehensive guide to help you navigate the process and secure your spot for the coming airdrop. Join us as we dive deeper into the world of Sui. Even if you are new to the Sui ecosystem or want to try our checklist, this list covers everything you need to know. However, we're not just in it for the sake of an airdrop. We want to ensure we're doing our part to contribute to the Sui ecosystem. That's why we'll also be participating in stress tests and providing honest feedback to help improve the platform. So, buckle up and get ready to go on the journey. My name is Mo and I'm the voice of Unbox Block. Remember, we are not your financial advisor, and this is not a financial advice. Everything in this video is intended as educational material only. Is the Sui airdrop confirmed? The answer is yes, but not the way we may have thought. Forget what you read here and there, and let me explain here. The Sui airdrop may not match our expectations or be like any other airdrops we have encountered. The idea is that since Sui is in its testnet phase and can be tried for free, why not give it a shot? During this testnet rally, we have the opportunity to interact with multiple platforms that have yet to launch their tokens. This provides multiple opportunities to qualify for various platforms, so let's give it our all. Sui tokenomic. Speaking about the airdrop won't be complete without checking the tokenomic. Here is a graph for a better understanding. As it shows, 20% is reserved for the early contributors, and here is the place most of us get confused. But who are early contributors? Sui early contributors are mostly core team of Miston Labs. Then what about end users? The excellent news is there is another 6% from the total supply of 10 billion tokens for community members for testing and helping refine the product experience of Sui's current applications. Sui's core team is working on a community access program. Over the coming months, the Sui Foundation will work on building out criteria to evaluate and recognize the Sui community members' contributions. For example, helping node operators and developers debug issues. Helping to increase the security of the ecosystem by routinely identifying scams and calling them out. Builders who missed out on a Sui Foundation grant by a small margin. Volunteers in community or project management, like moderators on the Sui Discord server. Contributors who have helped improve the quality of Sui documentation, code base, or applications. Early advocates and users who have been promoting Sui adoption and success, helping people learn and onboard to Sui. Can I test any apps today to have a chance of qualifying for the Sui airdrop? Yes, there's the KP Holidays contest, which I'll explain in more detail later in the video. One more question to answer. Am I eligible if I was active during the testnet wave 1? They said no, but I'm not so sure. So how can I get myself into the airdrop list? Then keep watching and don't miss any steps. I'm just saying, probably nothing. But first, we need to know Sui better. To fully understand Sui, knowing who's behind it is essential. Sui and Move are two products of Miston Labs. Move is a secure language used to write smart contracts and was initially developed by Facebook for the Diem blockchain. Miston Labs, the developers of the Sui Layer 1 blockchain, which has yet to launch, has successfully raised $36 million in a Series A funding round and $300 million in a Series B funding round to develop its core infrastructure and speed up the adoption of the Sui blockchain ecosystem. According to a recent announcement, the company was valued at over $2 billion. Now, let's take a look at Sui. Sui is a limitless platform that enables the creation of dynamic on-chain assets, from gaming to finance. It's a decentralized, proof-of-stake blockchain with horizontal scalability for throughput and storage. A quick fact, Sui has a high processing speed of 120,000 transactions per second due to its ability to execute transactions in parallel. This stands in sharp contrast to Ethereum's processing speed of only 7 to 15 transactions per second and Visa's speed of 24,000 transactions per second. Supported by industry leaders, Sui has garnered support from a prestigious list of backers, including A16Z Crypto, JumpCap, Circle Ventures, Binance Lab, Coinbase Ventures, and many more influential investors. Here are my suggested steps to prepare for participation in multiple airdrops. Testnet Wave 2. Following the successful launch of the DevNet and the first Wave testnet last year, the second Wave testnet has been launched recently. To get the most out of the rapidly growing SUI ecosystem, consider interaction with some of the best platforms currently available. Before engaging with SUI platforms, two crucial points must be kept in mind. 1. SUI blockchain is still in testnet stages and may not be safe enough. 2. The SUI team does not officially endorse any of these platforms. If you're interested in the SUI ecosystem and want to stay informed about it or learn about new projects built on the SUI blockchain, then there are some websites to follow. I will review most of their lists in this video, so stay tuned. I'll put a spotlight on the following: SUI wallets, SUI faucets, DeFi on SUI, NFT marketplaces, NFT collections, name services, extra tasks for airdrop. SUI compatible wallets. To get started with SUI, it's essential to have a compatible wallet. Here's a comprehensive list of wallets that work with the SUI blockchain. I will try out various wallets to increase my contribution and boost my chances of receiving an airdrop, and I suggest you do the same. Most of the wallets on this list can be found on the Chrome Web Store. Note that a Notion link is provided in the video description, which includes all the links and information for each subject mentioned in the video. Be cautious of any fraudulent links you may encounter in the comments. SUI wallet, built by the SUI team for testing purposes only. You must try this wallet since it's developed by SUI and have the maximum chance of being rewarded later. SUIT, pronounced as sweet, is designed for everyone, with everything open sourced. Martian wallet, self-custodial wallet for Aptos and SUI. Ethos wallet, a reimagined wallet for discovering apps, games, and NFTs on SUI. Surf wallet. Surf makes it easy and safe to transfer tokens and collect NFTs on the SUI blockchain. Fuchsia wallet. Fuchsia is a Web3 wallet that unlocks a universe of applications in Aptos and SUI blockchain. Glass wallet, a friendly and secure non-custodial crypto wallet to start exploring SUI blockchain. Wave wallet. Wave is a wallet built with security-first principles for the SUI blockchain. Morphize wallet, super app to boost your Web3 journey, built on SUI. Coinstart, for SUI and Aptos next generation of blockchain. Dynamic on-chain assets exchange from gaming to finance. Coin98 wallet, all-in-one DeFi platform to swap, stake, lend and invest and now optimized for SUI blockchain. Bitkeep wallet, the choice of 8 million global users, is where you explore various NFTs, DeFi protocols, and DAO. SUI wallet. To start using the SUI wallet, follow these steps. 1. Install the SUI wallet by following the link in the Notion file, or searching for SUI wallet on the Chrome Web Store and setting up your wallet. 2. If you are on the DevNet, go to your wallet settings in the top right corner and click Request DevNet SUI tokens. You can request test tokens 3 times per day. 3. To get test tokens on the testnet chain, use the Discord-based faucet. API-based faucets are disabled. 4. To stake and earn SUI, you need to ensure you have the latest version of the SUI wallet because you won't see the stake option on the older version. Then go to the stake option in your SUI wallet, choose a delegator, enter the SUI amount, and click Stack Now. 5. Mint test NFTs on both the DevNet and testnet by going to the SUI wallet, navigating to the Apps section at the bottom of your wallet, and clicking Mint an NFT. 6. Set your SUI wallet on the DevNet. Go to the apps and try other apps by playing games or minting test NFTs. 7. Send test SUI tokens to other wallets to increase transactions to have your footprint on the SUI blockchain. A reminder, remember that the SUI ecosystem is still in its testing phase, so some products may not work as intended. SUI NFT marketplaces. If you're knowledgeable about the Aptos ecosystem and its airdrop, you may recognize some of these marketplaces. The SUI ecosystem was developed using the same programming language, Move, as Aptos. There are many similarities between the two ecosystems, suggesting a potential upcoming airdrop. If you're looking to participate in these platforms for an airdrop, here are my suggestions. Create a profile on their platform and fill in personal information, such as an avatar or bio. Mint test NFTs. Bid, buy, or list NFTs for sale. Stake NFTs if the function becomes available. Build an NFT collection. Share your constructive feedback on their Discord channels. Repeat the same steps periodically to establish a legitimate presence. Here is a list of the most active NFT marketplaces to begin with. Create a demo NFT on Sui. To mint a demo NFT using the official SuiD app, follow these steps. 1. Visit the specified link and connect your Sui wallet. 2. Enter the NFT information, including the name, description, and IPFS link for the NFT image. 3. Click Create. 4. Sign the transaction using your wallet to finish the NFT creation process. Note: an IPFS link mentioned in the Notion file is available if needed. Sui Capes. Sui has introduced Capes NFT, a playful new prototype that serves as a development preview and showcases Sui's key features. Capes takes advantage of Sui's object-oriented design to enable players to trade and purchase portable accessories. Here is what you need to do. To start with, connect your wallet and make sure you're on the testnet chain. If you don't have test tokens, use the Discord faucet to get some. Then, go to the My Collection tab and click on My Capes. Wait a few seconds for your 2 Capes to appear, and then click on Get a Free Cape and sign the transaction. Repeat the same to mint your second Cape. With 2 Capes in your collection, move on to breeding them. Go to the Breed Capes tab, select your Capes, and click on the plus button in the center of the page. After the transaction is confirmed, you'll receive your third Cape. Repeat this as many times as you like. Consider listing some of your Capes on the marketplace for sale. NFT collections. I have a list of NFT collections that may help you get on the airdrop list. Some are free to mint on DevNet and testnet, while others have been sold out on the Ethereum mainnet. It's important to note that buying NFTs from a secondary marketplace is not financial advice, but you can keep an eye on these collections as you may have the opportunity to be whitelisted. Free mints on Sui. To further enhance your experience with Sui's NFTs, it's essential to get familiar with them by minting some for free on DevNet and testnet. Here are some links to start. This will give you the opportunity to explore the platform and understand how NFTs work on the Sui blockchain. The more transactions you make, the more engagement you will gain. So go ahead and start exploring the world of Sui's NFTs today. Sui Ecosystem. If you choose to engage with these platforms, be sure to complete all necessary transactions, such as exchanging test tokens, borrowing and lending assets, and bridging test tokens if they are offered by platform. Domain name service on Sui blockchain. Decentralized digital identities for Sui ecosystem. Web3 domains refer to decentralized domain names that operate on the Web3 stack, a new decentralized infrastructure for the internet. These domains provide an alternative to traditional domain name systems and offer users greater control, security, and privacy over their online presence. Here's a list of name service providers to consider when reserving your name. Please note that the registration process will take place on the testnet and is intended to test their platforms in exchange for your valuable feedback. Sui name service is not available on mainnet yet. If you enjoy this kind of content and don't want to miss any upcoming airdrops, then it's time to follow us on Twitter and Lenster. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Extras. Maximize your chances of getting Sui's airdrop by participating in some additional activities mentioned below. These tasks are not mandatory to complete all at once, but completing as many as possible will help in the long run. Sui on Galaxy.com. Visit the Galaxy space and search for Sui. Explore the various tasks from different Sui projects. The more tasks you complete, the higher chance to get rewarded. One project to keep in mind is Puke to Earn. Sui on Crew 3. Sui Global has published a list of tasks to identify its most active community members. Most of these tasks are simple and can be completed quickly. Be social. Joining the Sui community on Discord is a great way to become an active member. Share your thoughts, offer support to other members, and stay connected with the project. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you found our video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your Degen friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed of our latest airdrop strategies. And speaking of new strategies, we have an exciting Mantle airdrop strategy video that you don't want to miss. So sit back and hit the play button for more airdrop tips and tricks. Remember us, my name is Mo and this is Unbox Block.